So here's the first official match, like human versus human, since the first match was just auto wins. So this is a match versus match number 2, PVC Mermaid versus 1Z1. So we have here an incredible opener. So I don't usually see Nom Skull used as early as now, but interesting. And this one, Benny, really strong contender for this particular map and very annoying to deal with due to the resurrection ability. So 1Z just go on to use Jinsting, so that's probably the reason there's 2 1-key summoned earlier. And this really gives a, what do you call this? A steam pad advantage due to the movement. Anyway, he was able to kill Razor Mouth, but 1Z was able to just take back, then recapture, so things get a little more interesting. So in this particular position, Kasuari doesn't have the ability, so he wouldn't just jump to this. Jinsting would kill it, then Contortion would just stomp on it. Ooh, Miss Mofat. So apparently he was able to kill Tooth Fairy on a very interesting position. Ooh, and this is so powerful because it's really annoying that this would just disease all of this, and even if you getting digger obstacle remove this shit, Miss Moffat wouldn't still be with the only one that would be diseased. Okay, and not sure why he did that, because just by looking at the units, ooh, it didn't die. Interesting. Okay. He killed that. And okay, that's probably dead right now. So yeah, that's just very good plays by 1Z. And once again, the Jinsting really pack a punch due to the ability to go to the steam pad always. So that's for match number 2. Let's go to the next one. Match number 3. This is Mark versus Kira. So they use the Eternal Monday map. So right off the start, Mark just goes straight to Grave Digger, just revealing this particular area in the map. Not sure what he will summon after. Kira just simply copying. Now, Mark just really want to pressure Grave Digger, so this particular unit wouldn't just stand like safely on this area, so he needs to somehow cover that. So something like that. And I'm not really a fan of summoning Jar Cannon this early, just because he wouldn't really have a consistent DPS, like a tank in front, something like Stabby or Bow would cover. Now Mark just summoned Honey Bear, and particularly in this map, it's a very annoying unit since it can cover these 2 panic points unless the opponent just goes forward and annoy this Honey Bear. Bart would just be a winning position all of the time. And not sure why this is summoned, but it's not a great one, sadly. So it's now starting. So Kira just move forward, probably to break this middle obstacle. Marky just summon extra units, and Kira just cap out its units with Jinsting. And now Marky can just summon, in this case, Oopsie. This is one of those annoying units, and based on the recent patches, Inoculus is not a really good spot, and an alternative usually used is Oopsie. I'm not sure why he just... Oh my god, I'm not sure what to even say. Yeah, all of those scenes are annoying, and Jinsing is now no damage due to Oopsie's skill. So backing off, Now, he just summoned Repeller right now, and I wish he didn't just summon Jarkan earlier, because he's now summoning another 3 range unit, which would just be easy to kill later. And nerfs on Repeller is also quite massive. It's not as strong as before. So Mark just summon clearly, capture Panic by middle, cover that side, and for some reason he just blocked this area, but he's probably hoping Erratic can just damage from there. But there's an oopsie problem here, and now there's good. And he did just that, and for sure this is not going to end well, because oopsie can just once again debuff Erratic, and now Erratic is just not as powerful. I wonder if he can even kill any of this. He can kill one though, and he was able to kill those two. Erratic is still debuffed, so not much to do there, and Mark just win. Okay, let's go to the last match on the first round. Okay, we're now in the fourth match. This is Lord Shinra versus Didi, and Didi selected the first player, and similar opening. He just summoned Gravedigger, and Shinra does the same, and in this case he just summoned this particular unit just to annoy Gravedigger and poison everything on its path. Okay, so he still summoned Unicorn, and I'm actually surprised because this recently nerfed like 2 seconds per ability, and he just proceeded to poison Gravedigger. Now he's really hoping that poison would just kill this unit off, no problem. All Shinra has to do is just wait, and Gravedigger would just pass away for nothing. But Didi is just moving forward and just trying to back as much as possible. Now for this one, he actually moved forward and hit Unicorn, because once again Stabby is just stronger against Unicorn in 1v1s. And again, oopsie is being shown here. Very interesting that this unit is being shown multiple times now. Same goes for Shinra. Gravedigger is at 620, so a few more ticks would just kill that unit off. So they are just playing hide and seek, forward, backward, and this particular move, this Gravedigger is not positioned well, because aside that, Jarkan can just hit it with Steam Pad. Oopsie can just kill it with a little help from, in this case, a Snowball. And due to that move, Gravedigger also has gained health due to Lifesteal. So I really just hope that Shina just let Gravediggers die little by little. Then he can just capture all of the 3 panic points at once. But now he's in a very rough position. I'm not sure how he can handle further. So that just died right there. This is a few ticks away. He was able to debuff Oopsie and block the path. Oh my god, these two units are actually debuffed right now. So it's very annoying. So the only unit Shinra that has power is Metator, but unfortunately it also died, and now it's just rough from here. Yeah, so well played from Didi, but I really hope Shinra just let the Gravedigger die from the initial poison, which I already like. Next round. Okay, we're now in match number 6, and this is on the losers bracket, round 1. And Kira first summoned this one, and Murder Wing. I would prefer Grave Digger here, but that's okay. So Shinra did what I just wanted. Now Kira can just capture that side, and he can just cover this side, because usually people would just summon Hivo and expect them to hit this, and it will be very annoying for the player number 2. So Shinra does the same. So it's actually very interesting what he did here. He captured it already with crit, and Murdery cannot kill it right away, so he needs just to tap one and just back off. But that gives Shinra an opportunity to kill this one. That's very nice. And back him off. So Kira just summoned back, and actually it's trying to overload Shinra by summoning Ray Chargles. It's actually recently buffed, and just forward all of the units at once. So let's see what will Shinra do here. So he was able to kill that off. Then he actually killed Wing, and now he's the one doing the overloading. So Kira would have to decide what to deal with here, and unfortunately most of its units are in the lower side, so I'm not sure what he can actually kill. Aside from that, Shinra would just go hard on this push. So actually Crossmore is the most annoyed one here, because he can just summon an obstacle there. And now Shinra positioned himself very good here, because if Jar decided to go steam, Ray Chargles is ready. But in this case, he did that. He would just kill this unit, and he actually just Helematic. Okay, he actually needed to use the ability. And now he's just being bombarded from all around. Now, for this particular move, I actually expected Kira to just kill the crossbar on the top side. So let's see what would happen. 1, 2, and this would just die snowball. Perfect, 420 damage. But for some reason, that's not what happened. He simply decided to move this most powerful unit right in front of the most... Oh no, right in front of the target. Oh no, I just don't know. I wish he just blocked Grave Digger in front, so at least Rachel Argos will just double tap. But yeah, that's just dead. And he's still being annoying on the top side. Okay, he was able to clear that up, but let's see what would happen after. Yeah. And Kira loses. So Kira is officially out in the tournament, but once again, even in the 8th place, you can still get coffee. Great job for Shinra. Okay, this is now match number 8, round 2 in the upper bracket. So both Mark and Didi won their first games, and now they selected Pluto, and Didi saw a really powerful opener, just Razor Mouth Unicorn, very standard, and Mark just simply copied it. And now Didi just proceeded to do this opening, because he really knows nobody can touch it on that position. Mark just proceeded to capture that. I'm sorry, open that. Actually, very interesting. I would just capture this panic point, move Unicorn up, and that would really annoy the opponent. But right now, they're both banking, so I'm really worried. Okay. Not sure why he didn't just capture the top side as well. But yeah, let's see what's going to happen after this. Oh my. I'm not sure why he's not capturing that one. But Diddy's just really playing really slowly. And now, since Mark just committed to a big unit, Diddy just countered it. And now, this is a much stronger one because right now, it's Mofat we're talking about. And Trip can still go to the steam pad and cause some really huge damage. I feel like, but it would be Mark first to strike. So Erratic was just healing that out. I'm not sure about this, but let's see what's going to happen. So he just captured that, break the trap, and poison unicorn. So that's multiple good plays. Oh, now this is a smart one. Nobody from this side can kill this one right from the start. I think so. Yeah, nobody. And he can just see. Okay, both are now debuff. Erratic can just move forward there, and I believe, Mofat can just place there. Interesting though, he didn't try to poison. Really? No! I think the poison would still work though. Oh no! Oh no, not like this. But somehow he was able to kill those two. But both just unfortunately die. And Erratic just died. But right now, Mark is just a few hits away from the heart. And Diddy just goes straight right way past Zappy. Zappy could two-shot this unit, so that's that. That's game. So, well, it's a close one. But Diddy come out on top. So let's go to the next particular matches. This is match number 10. It is Mark versus PVC Farmaid. Chingla's game is an auto win, so we would just skip right away. So Mark did here the most, what I call my most favorite opening in this map. But I would often use Henrietta in this side just in case Greg Digger would want to capture this. From that side, he would be able to do so. But yeah, he also did well here, but not sure about this one. He could have just captured this and it would still reach this part. I'm not sure what he's trying to reach from this side though. Discovering that is great. Now, Mark does the same. He's covering this one, hovering, and summon bomb angles. So, the fairy summon here is not that ideal because it would just be blocked, but it would be unblocked from this one. But once again, these are just cheap units being summoned. Not sure the overall game plan in the end. For skirmish, it would be great. But now, Mark is starting to fire and right now, this Bomagas is untouchable on this side. He has no way to capture that magic point right now. Okay, summon this one. But right now, it's already at 6 units. And I'm not sure how this unit would just be able to move past the fire ant traps. So you proceeded to capture these, and it would be very annoying to deal with for any of these units to capture. So he didn't try to capture the summon paddles, which is okay. Bratwurst will be more powerful. But another set of traps are added. Okay, not sure how that is positioned there. Okay. Oh, he proceeded to summon play dear. So he would just need to sack cassowary. Summon Blastoff counter. Okay. Oh no. Nice play. But not sure. Okay, Crit can actually leave this case. Okay, what's the deal here? Okay, he just did that just to disease part. Usually, it's a more ideal play if you're going to disease multiple units, but you're diseasing a monster one. So, it's not as effective if it is a dimensional in this case. She's just killed that. Mark just position right here. This is actually a very interesting position because Mark knows that the only way for this two to move forward or you hit this two is by crossing this. He is aware that he doesn't have Honey Bear around. Because if yes, PVC would have just done that. So let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. No. Why? Why would someone that start? Oh my gosh. I just don't want to see this anymore. Let's pocket. Let's just see how it transpires. Nice thing. Yeah. Just all around. Okay. We needed to do that. Okay, that's also dead. And everyone's dead. Maybe he has Castleware after. Yep. And that's it. Really huge win for Mark. So, previous Fermate is now out in the tournament. Let us now proceed on the next round. This is now match number 12 on, and I believe this is the last game in the upper bracket because in the next one it will be the finals already. So, once again, standard opener, enjoy unicorn. Onesie just copy. And once again, the Jorken Summon. Not sure how he can now deal with what Didi will have to cook here. So they're just trading one kiss, okay? Nobody's committing to anything. And now Didi summoned a tractor. An annoying one. And he summoned Hematic. Not sure if he has Zappy or something else, but I wish he had something very tanky so a tractor wouldn't just pull in like Cerberus. Now, here's the Steel and Repeller. Matsuya. Cannot stop this. Because right now, there's also Leshavel on top of the attractor. Okay, he did that. Captured. What can he capture at this point? Oh my goodness. That feller just died. Wait, I want to see what happened here. Okay. Interesting. Luckily, Club wouldn't just being moved out. And this is already a hopeless situation. One by one slaughter. What a strong win from DD. I really like his playstyle. He's just not committing to anything. Just one kiss after one key. And when you summon a big unit, it can just deal. And in this case, he actually did the big unit first. And still won. So great plays.